Hello there. I would like to talk about something I found out recently when restarting YouTube. And apparently there is a clause that ends up affecting current YouTube channels, making it harder to upload for anyone, and making it more of a challenge for anyone who does any YouTube in the slightest. And with Coppa is what's causing this, but YouTube already has algorithm set to no edgy content, but with Coppa you have to put more adult content, so it's like no kid content and no edgy content. That's kind of a double whammy there, because what is there to make a video on then? If you can't make edgy content, but you can't not make edgy content. You know, because then you'll need to make edgy content, but you still can't. And it sucks for a lot of creators, small and big. I should just I'm fucking tired. Yeah, it would be a good thing if people would change laws, and I found a reason from NuxTaku's video, which I started watching since I started again, YouTube, which I started way too young. I was like 9-ish, maybe. Yeah, not an age you should start YouTube, mainly just because, besides the creeps and pedophiles, it's more difficult to do that when you're younger than most people on YouTube. And it just leads to unique challenges. And it's because most content just gets blocked, at least a little bit blocked. And seems completely be a problem, or any game video you make, that would be a problem. When I started this, I just kind of noticed, oh hey, it's asking me if my channel's made for kids or not. I was like, oh, I shouldn't worry about that. I ignored it. Like most things. I'll stay here. Until it became a problem. Yeah. But you know, it's not really good for small or big creators in general, because like, anyone loses a lot of money from this. Anyone that owns any YouTube channel or anything, and it makes YouTube themselves lose money. So it would be good to try to pass legislation to change this a lot a bit, so that way everyone can actually be making money from using this site for one, and two, because a lot of people like this platform. That would be a good reason. After all, if everything's banned, just like with TV, and that's partially why it's so bad with television, is, Coppa ruined it. Nobody wants to watch anything on there, because even people who produce that stuff think it's shitty. Yeah. Just nobody likes to film this. It's good that I was enforced, so kids would, be watching things they shouldn't, such as porn.
We must win.
No, I mean, you find that easily anyways. It doesn't make much of a difference. But it still makes a difference, and it helps still. With people and knowing where to sort things. And knowing if somebody has issues with liking kids too much or not. Yeah. So it helps with that. preventing pedos to find kids, and partially the lowest cause was from YouTube's algorithm, and how they kept talking about this is #1 kids channel, and how kids love that website. Like 7 or 6, even though terms and conditions do require you to be 13, which is a big difference in comparison. And it's funny how YouTube just goes against their own guidelines just because of Fortnite. Dragon Say is a bad game. Not a favorite game for me, neither is this, but as I proceed to play it anyways and not pay attention to it. Yeah, this is a serious issue for any content creator out there because of how it can affect them and how it could ruin any of YouTube's channels and anything there is of it. And, yeah. There's plenty of examples with the Map Hats video about it, and Nux's. Which explains it better than me. I'm just too lazy to edit it. Which not good at it, really. There's a petition now at the description where you can sign it to help with it. With changing it mainly, because removing it would be a bad thing. I could see how it can be helpful, it's just not implemented right per se. And if they would change how they implemented it so it was more focused on allowing anyone to upload still, but removing like content of Fortnite, or I mean not even completely removing, just modifying it to where you don't get fined for making it, just you can. I'm not sure entirely what with it, but I mean the original guidelines show alone that it would be better to remove it right now. I still don't think it's a terrible idea to know if I read them or if it's like children content or not. But how they have it set up just makes people get fees for no real reason besides that. That's how they set it up. And that's not really good for anyone then, because if it removes advertisers, it makes it so you can't see your content, it doesn't show up. I mean, both removing edgy content and making it so it's only edgy content ends up being worse in the end. And just harming the community all in all. Difficult for any information to get through and anybody to understand what's going on. Which just hurts the community all in all, the entirety of it. I'll link both Nux and that, you know, at this point in time, you probably know who they are in comparison to me, as I just restarted it, and I have really bad social anxiety, which is very helpful for this. Very, very. Who knows what will happen, I'll probably champion a hotel job or some shit as such. And that'd probably be the better anyways in the end. After all, YouTube, nothing's guaranteed in life, but and it'd be better to remove Coppa or any of those algorithm things right now that are mainly just harming the site or making it so you just can't upload content you wish to. I mean, somebody could spend hours on any video, and then apparently there's one little bit of a song that gets them demonetized immediately. I got demonetized from playing this game on a song bit that was even the slightest. It was like in there for less than a minute. And it really fucking sucked to just see that. Even at that point, like less than a few seconds, and it got copyrighted. I mean, they do need to change systems, but partially it's advertisers and things such as, and how regular media and mainstream has become over the years, causing massive problems with communities. That's really shady though. That news with the internet. You can't shoot with it. The wireless of it, even with the problems it had, there's like two problems. Now there's a lot caused by that internet storm of BS. I don't know. Just check the links and try to find out for yourself if you wanna go ahead and support changing legislation for Coppa, trying to change how YouTube currently is, because it's not in a good state. If it was, people wouldn't be as upset as they are. And yeah, that's all I have to say about it. See you all later. Check the description for